All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. It is Wednesday, just Slay the Spire day. Let's go ahead and jump in. I'll make sure everything's set up right. It should be. Let's jump in. All right. So, for those of you who did not join in on Sunday's, I think it was Sunday's stream, we were able to beat Ascension 2 as the Watcher. So now we are starting Ascension 3 as the Ironclad. So, as far as level 3 is concerned, elites are deadlier, which stinks, but also my current strategy has been to avoid elites as much as possible. So, without further ado, let's go. I do actually enjoy the Ironclad's starting relic. I do believe it is very useful, so I do not want to lose this. Lose all gold but obtain a rare colorless card. This might actually be nice. Between this or 100 gold, I would think. Because maybe like, I think Panache is colorless, isn't it? I think that did really well for us on the deck that we had like 30 something cards like a month ago. All right, so we got the Slime Lord. Which path catches my fancy? There are not very many rest sites at all. So we could, I mean, there are paths to dodge elites, but what about, where is the most like rest sites or opportunity for gain that isn't just combat? So here's some question marks, but we have to go through an elite. Here are some campfires, like multiple campfires, but we have to go through a super elite. And then a lot of combat beforehand. And I want to be as close to full HP as possible whenever we fight the Slime Lord, because unless we hog out of control, he's going to start to do some real damage pretty quickly. So we have to be able to scale above him. So this is the only path with with 3 rest sites. Everything else is 2. And so aside from that, let's just pick the best pathing. And I'm liking this middle path, as pretty basic as it seems. It's got a good mixture of combat, question marks. It's got a shop, which it is around the middle, which probably won't be very useful, but we might have enough money to make something work there. And then this last little bit is probably, I would say, one of the better of the remaining, because we don't have to go through elites to get to it, and it's a good opportunity to get some good cards. So I do like this middle path just straight up. Alright, so, and I will choose a rare colorless card. Whenever you play a debuff, they take 3 damage, put 3 random attacks from your draw pile into your hand but exhaust. Shuffle 3 random attacks into your draw pile, they cost 0 this combat. You know, I think this would be nice, because it's random attacks, it can be really good. This pulls 3 random attacks from our draw pile, so we'd have to have good attacks for this to be nice. But they do put it into our hand, but they would cost the whatever energy they cost. But this could put really good attacks into our hand, and they would all cost 0 for the combat. I think we go Metamorphosis. And yeah, straight up the middle. And case in point, what if we, well, yeah, why not play this? So we got Clash, Twin Strike, and Bludgeon. Those are beautiful cards, and we're probably gonna draw one, if not multiples of them this turn. So Bludgeon, we can just kill you right off the bat, and Twin Strike, I mean, it's 0, so why not? And Bash would kill you. I was gonna say, like, I could play the Defend and then play Clash, but it doesn't matter. Now, I would like a Body Slam at some point, just in case we get some really good blocks. Or to shrug it off early, especially if we can get it upgraded. Oh, a Cleave. Well, see, the reason I'm kind of averse to taking some attacks now is because we have Metamorphosis, but we shouldn't put all of our eggs into Metamorphosis. That might be a weak basket to put them in. So Cleave is nice, but the damage is kind of subpar. Let's go with Shrug It Off, strictly because it is good. It's good block. The draw is nice, don't get me wrong, but it's mostly because it's a good block. And I'll still play this. I mean, we'll take 7, which isn't great, but we will heal. I think we do. Do we bash and then pommel? What if we... Because you'll be vulnerable, but we'll only have 1 energy. We're only drawing 1 card, so we might as well, just to do the most damage. And we did get a Perfected Strike, which is awesome. That's pretty much the card I was looking for. I will take a Flame. Spot Weakness is great. Flex is great. Flame Barrier needs to be taken. I need some ability to do passive damage through my blocks. I don't need it, but it's so useful to pass up. So yeah, up here, obtain an idol, trigger a trap. They drop more gold, but what, we get curse or lose a card or something like that? Yeah. Curse, well, all you do is you do nothing. You just take up space in our deck. We could take 20 damage. I don't necessarily want to take. We are coming. I would like to use this to upgrade if at all possible. I don't want to lose 6 mana. Let's just take the curse. I think that's the safest bet. It doesn't hurt us in any way. It just takes up draw. I think we Metamorphosis and then we shrug it off. Yeah, but hey, we drew injury, so I'm okay with that. And hopefully the good attacks we draw. Well, let's hit you. So you're only doing 3. And actually, you're not doing anything because you're dead. Okay. Now we just got to draw our good cards. If the enemy has vulnerable, gain energy and draw a card. Okay, so there's a play. So we hit you, we hit you. We gain energy, draw a card. Rampage, and you're dead. Wonderful. Immolate is really nice. Alright, hold up. 7 damage, Shuffle of Days. But it's cost 0. Choose an attack or power card, add a copy of that card into your hand. It is nice. Or deal 21 damage to all enemies, but you add a burn. Yes. I think I will take an Immolate. We can block through burns, hopefully, with superior defense. Remove a card, but lose 7 or gain. I will remove a card. And really, I do want to get rid of my strikes. let's first and foremost get rid of the curse. I'm glad I took a second to think about that. I was going to remove a strike. I was thinking about getting rid of the defend, but definitely go for the curse. What do we want to upgrade? You doing more damage is nice, but it's not, you know, it's not, it shouldn't be a game changer. Flame Barrier Plus is significantly more block and does significantly more, well, it does provide more thorns damage. You 5 random attacks, that actually might, yeah, that's actually go to. And then maybe I'll probably go 8 to 11 or 12 to 16. I'll probably do Metamorphosis, then Flame Barrier next, depending on any cards that we get in the future. But definitely, I think Metamorphosis can be really useful for us early on. Like that's just wonderful. And we'll take 1 damage, and then we're probably gonna draw a lot of gas this turn. So case in point, play this, and then everyone's dead. See, Metamorphosis is doing some heavy pulling for this run right now. Ritual, I'm definitely going to save this for the boss. We need to be able to scale faster than they're going to scale, as well as them splitting. I do like Thunderclap, but I also want to keep my deck relatively thin so we can get the Metamorphosis cards cycling through. Put a card from your hand on the top of your draw pile, or dual wield. I mean, dual wield is nice. Choosing a hold on. What did it say? Add 2 copies of that card into your hand. Let's take a dual wield, because we can dual wield. Well, once we play Metamorphosis, we can take one of the cards that we draw and duplicate it, and it will be that much, like, we will draw gas significantly more. We'll have better attacks as we progress. In theory, at least. I believe I have that piece together, right? And Flame, I do think I want. Because, I mean, really, I don't need a whole lot of attacks now. Our attacks are taken care of through Metamorphosis. Like, get rid of my strikes, just play Metamorphosis, and then defend through the first round, and then we draw free gas all the time. That's my thought process anyways. So I will take an Inflame, especially since it's on sale. That's really useful considering we had so little money. You may ignore paths. That's really great. So I'm glad I have that. We can make some good use of that either on the second or third floor. I don't think it's necessarily worth it to do it on the first floor. Gain gold but lose 7 HP. Oop, not what I wanted. Here. I mean, we'll probably be alright. Hopefully. It is the first floor only. We should be able to heal somewhat to mitigate the HP loss, and then we can always rest. I will do this. I'll get some money, so maybe we can get have some sort of capital on the next floor. And look, you're all dead. Wonderful. Essence of Steel is really nice. Enemy loses 2 strength. Okay. Whenever you play an attack, gain 3 block. Or gain 5 block. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 to 4 block. Well, not a lot of our cards exhaust, I don't believe. You're the only card that exhausts. So what if we do this? Take a Rage. And that way, if we draw it with our 0 cost attacks, that's a lot of free block that we can get. I think that can work. Anger the mushrooms or heal but get Parasite. I keep clicking on my deck, not the thing. You know what? Let's anger the mushrooms. I don't want Parasite in our deck. And this is exactly what I wanted. Hold up. What if we inflame and then... There we go. You're not all dying, and you're gonna do 6 damage, but you're all gonna die very quickly. So you're not all gonna die. So what if we play Rage? You're dead. You're dead. We are gonna take a hit, which I hate that, but it's only 4. So I think we're still within full heal territory of Arrest Site. What is this? Odd Mushroom is really nice. Artifact Potion is really nice. We don't exhaust cards. Exhaust 1 card, draw 2 cards. I don't think that's worth it. I don't think those are worth it. So the Relic is nice, but the cards weren't. I would love to have 4 energy to be able to play Flame Barrier and more Metamorphosis. I will play this, and I am going to play Shrug It Off just so he takes some block. I hate that they are going to be doing 7 damage, but I think the damage that we will deal is going to be very nice. Case in point, what if we dual wield our Clothesline? You die. We could kill you. Let's do that. Let's kill you and block against you, because you're going to attack non-stop, right? And you're going to gain strength every time we hit you. And then, hey, we got an Iron Wave. So let's Rage. So we're doing 23 damage. We will be able to kill you all. Let's go ahead and do this. You need to die first, just because you're doing 30 damage and I don't like it. There we go. Block Potion. Is a Block Potion better than Plated Armor? Potentially? I don't know. Let's look at this. I like Anger because of its mechanic, but I honestly don't think we need it. I think we can have better defense through Shrug It Off, Flame Barrier. I mean, True Grit we can use if it's upgraded. We can use it to exhaust like our regular defense. I do want to take a Body Slam just to have it upgraded in case we get some good blocks. So I will do that, knowing that it's kind of a dead card right now. I will discard Plated Armor to get the regular Block Potion. Hey, look, more mushroom rat things. Okay, so let's just Flame Barrier. And see, if this is free, we could do, like, if this was upgraded, we could dual wield Body Slam and then either ICU or do some significant damage. Let's just hit you because you have the most HP, and you're both going to take a nice hit. Immolate will kill you all. Draw 3 cards. You cannot draw additional cards this turn. That would be really useful for working with Metamorphosis. But it does naturally just take up draw in and of itself just by existing in our deck. But it does have a net positive of draw to it. Why not? Because if we get it like first, we can, like, if we play Metamorphosis, we can play that and then potentially draw into a lot of gas. 74 out of 80. I think we can get through this. Gaining strength is nice. Gaining extra block is nice, making you free. Flame Barrier being good. I still think it's either Flame Barrier, like Flame Barrier, Immolate, and Flame are really nice. Shrug It Off as well. And Body Slam. There's a lot I want to upgrade. I think Flame Barrier needs to be upgraded just to make it that much better of a block for me. Especially going into this fight. Okay, so we will pop Ritual. We will pop the Artifact. We'll play this. I mean, really, 2 damage or 8. We can do more damage by playing a Body Slam for 0. Oh well. It's only the first turn. We're strength up. We got Metamorphosis. He's still taking his turns off. Alright, so I like what we drew. We're just gonna hit you. We need to get you to 50 HP on this turn. 50% HP at least. Can we do that? Well, we might as well pummel. And pummel. Alright, so we gotta get you to 70. Or, well, 69, I guess. So we need to do... what? 14 more damage? We need to do 14 damage. Well, we're obviously not gonna get there. So... 16... 21... And I'm gonna take this to the face, because we'll full heal after this fight. And I'll save the block potion. Alright, so this is kind of what I wanted. Let's draw 3 cards. Wonderful. So, what if you draw a card? Oh, we should have played Pommel first so we could draw. I didn't think about that with Battle Trance. But that's alright, we're going to do some significant damage this turn, which will really help when you split. So what does the most damage? I mean, Immolate does, but we can't dual wield that. Alright, we gotta play Rage. 17 damage, 14, 14. What if we clothesline you? Let's play dual wield and we'll duplicate our clothesline. Strictly because it's the most damage that we can play for free. Alright, now. We'll just go ahead and hit you. We'll immolate. We'll headbutt. And why not pull back our immolate? This shouldn't work. Hey, well, even it doesn't matter if it shouldn't work. We killed him. Awesome. Okay. I mean, we gotta go demon form. Give me energy. Don't give me coffee dripper. Gain energy at the start of your turn. At the start of combat, shuffle 2 wounds into your draw pile. Do they do anything, or do they make us weak? Can't remember. But we can no longer rest. I mean, I don't know. This is gain energy at the start of your turn, but we can't rest. What? That's kind of tough. What is? Let's take it. It shuffles 2 wounds. I mean, it's only at the start of combat, right? So, if we can get some sort of like discard card, I think we'll be all right. Or, well, we can't get rid of them because it is part of the relic itself. So, what do we want here? I think we just need to improve upon what we have, and I really like this setup right here. And it allows us, like, we don't have to fight an elite, so that's actually, like, stupid useful. Because that is so many rest sites that we can rest and or upgrade, hopefully upgrade. And so come here. We're missing kind of all these question marks, but I think upgrading is going to be significantly more than the chance of whatever an event can benefit us with. Also because we're getting them early, or I say early, but around the middle of the floor here. So I think we take this heavy combat path and just pivot to the mid left and just follow it all the way up until we hit all these campfires. I think that's smart, or I think that is a good idea. Yeah, I might as well hit you. Cool. And then all we have to do is draw some gas next turn and, you know. We could bash, or excuse me, we could rage. I mean, we got a rage. We could inflame, dual wield a bash, but we can't play the bash twice. I think we want to inflame. We want to shrug it off. And we got metamorphosis. I'm happy with that. I accept not attacking this turn in order to draw a bunch of stuff next turn. Okay, so wound, it just does nothing. I'm actually okay with that. I thought it weakened me or did something, so I usually strive to not have status cards in my deck, so I guess it's good and bad. I didn't know what that does, but now we know, and knowing is half the battle. We can't play Clash because we need attacks, and this is there, so let's go ahead and draw. We got Demon Form. You deal... Okay, so you just deal 20 damage. That would benefit a lot from Demon Form. We cannot play you. So we might as well play this. Can we kill you? This will do 20, and this will do 8, so 16. So that's 36. You'll live with 1 HP. I mean, well, you're doing 22 damage, and I don't like that. Can this? I was about to say, this should be like grayed out or something if you can't play it, but if we play Demon Form, we don't gain, we don't gain any energy by playing it. We gain it in the next turn. I think we just hit you. We'll take 22 damage to the face, but you'll be dead this turn. So I don't like the damage, but our HP is still in an okay spot. And honestly, I do want a heavy blade. I like armaments, it is good block, but the ability to have heavy blade combined with demon form and inflame, I think that's too much to pass up, especially if we upgrade it. So having at least one heavy blade, I think like a guaranteed heavy blade, will be very beneficial. Oh, the wounds. You're doing 12. What if we go ahead and play this? Play this so we take less. This doesn't matter. I don't want to play that because if we drew Metamorphosis, I wouldn't be able to play it, and I want to be able to play it. What if we play Rage, play Metamorphosis, play Immolate? There we go. Now we should draw a lot of gas this turn, hopefully. We didn't, but I mean, cost 1 less. Each time you lose HP this combat. I mean, you're already free, so we could hit you. Well, what if we dual wield blood for blood? We'll hit you, we'll hit you, we'll hit you, and you're dead. Wonderful. We're moving. A second Flame Bearer, I do believe, will be nice. I think our deck is kind of in a nice spot. I want to get this up. I want to get this upgraded. This upgraded. I would like you upgraded. Metamorphosis, you're already upgraded. Immolate. You add multiple copies. So that actually is nice as well. But I believe in the order of priority, well, Body Slam is also nice too. Priority, I would say maybe it's a toss-up between these 3: Heavy Blade, Flame Barrier, and Demon Form. I would say we've got 1 upgraded Flame Bearer already, so I would say Heavy Blade and then Demon Form, because that's 1 extra strength every turn, which is nice, but this being affected by strength 5 times as opposed to 3, I believe, will benefit us greater in like the sense of scaling faster. Do we want to play this now? But we can't play Flame Barrier. Yes. And then I'll hit you. And we'll just wait for some good cards to come by. Rage I also want, because making it give us the effectiveness of a defend is very useful. That way we could like get rid of all of our defends and just play a Rage. What do I want to do here? I think we do this. Alright, so we got some good attacks. I mean, there's not a whole lot to do here, so I'm just going to play this. And we're just going to take some damage. I could have played the Block Potion, but I still think we're going to be alright. So I will play Flame Barrier. Needs to happen. This does 40 damage. It won't kill you. We could bash you and then pummel you. Now you're dead, and we take no damage. You're going to take a hit. Whirlwind will do nothing because we have 0 energy. We draw our wounds, but that's fine. We got another wound, that's fine, and you're dead. Awesome. I didn't bother doing the math because we were going to play all the cards anyways. And I don't think we need anything. we're set on attacks. We need to upgrade the defense we have. Or excuse me, upgrade the defensive cards we have, as well as the attacks that we have. Oh wait, I thought I skipped that already. We're gonna come here, yeah. And we will have money to make a shop work. Okay, so Immolate is a lot of damage. We could outscale you with Demon Form. I don't think it's necessary, so I'm gonna play this. I will take our block potion because I don't want to take that much damage. And what if metallicize? Okay, we don't need metallicize, or it would be useful, but we'll be all right. Let's take it anyways. And what does it do? It says at the end of your turn, gain 6 blocks. So we should take no damage. We'll take 1. Okay, I was off. I will shrug, and well, you're doing 21 damage again. So we'll hit you a little bit. We're really waiting on metamorphosis or just some good attack coming our way. There we go. Okay. I mean, gotta play this. It's kind of our win condition, which is sad to say, but it's true. And hopefully we draw enough gas this turn to kill you. Well, I don't know if we can. This would do 5 times 4 is 20. It would not kill you. We can't duplicate a flame barrier because it only works on attacks or powers. You know, we could dual wield our inflame or dual wield our demon form. I didn't think about that. And I guess we'll just hit you. We're gonna take another nasty hit. But so is he because we have flame barrier, and you're dead. So that fight could have gone better, but whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage. Yo. I mean, if we can get this with like rage and all that, I think that could go very well. I will take that. Ooh, Apotheosis. That is really nice. I'm really liking Apotheosis. Let's look at everything else. If you end your turn without block, gain 6 block. Chances are we're going to have block. So I do like the dexterity. Reaper would be nice because it gives us some semblance of healing outside of rest sites. I think we go Apotheosis, Oddly Smooth Stone, Blood Potion would be nice, and I think I'm okay with everything else. Deck's starting to get a little fat. I think we should rest here. Oh yeah, I completely forgot we could jump around, but I'm happy with our choice right now. Do we want Ritual Dagger? No, not really. I mean, it is good. It is good damage. It's good damage, but we don't really need another like attack clogging up our deck. If anything, I'd like to remove some of our basic stuff, because we're gonna draw a lot of attacks. I think we just take this. I mean, don't get me wrong, Ritual Dagger is a really good card. I think our deck is full enough. Duplicate a card in our deck. You're gonna make me do it, won't you? Aren't you? We could duplicate Apotheosis. Or Juggernaut. Or Demon Form. Heavy Blade, Inflame. Metamorphosis. Oh, this upgrades all your cards for the rest of combat. Okay, so it's not just... it upgrades everything, not just what's in your hand. I was thinking of... oh, what is it? The other card that I don't have. I could duplicate you, and that would put a lot of good, like potentially good free attacks in our hand, or in our deck. Do I want to get that crazy though? I don't think we need another demon form because that kind of gets into, there's a lot of energy expenditure going on there. The strength gain would be out of this world. Duplicating a rage potentially, because once we get it, that'd be really nice, and that would synergize well with Juggernaut. But this would fill up our deck. Like if we played both of them, it would put 10 free attacks into our deck. We'd go from 24 to 34 essentially, or 35 rather if you count Metamorphosis. Huh. Duplicate a card. We only need one of these. We don't really need 2 demon forms. Don't get me wrong, it'd be nice, but whenever we draw a demon form, pretty much the rest of the turn is a dead draw. Or I say dead draw, it's like, assuming we play it, we get to play one more card. I think we go full Zane and try to make 2 Metamorphosis cards work. Bag of Marbles is nice. Snecko is not that nice, but we will survive. And I'm gonna hit you, and we should, or I say we should, you're gonna mess up a lot of stuff for us. But hey, actually you didn't mess up anything at all. What if we think, play this, obviously. Well, a bunch of Whirlwind and Clashes is not exactly what I wanted to see. We could dual wield a Heavy Blade and then bash you. Could we hit you? This is 2, 3, 4. This is 40. This is, well, it would be 50% more damage. So it's actually 50, 60. You'd hit us, but we would hit you a lot harder. Okay, so we will bash you. There we go. You've got 1 HP. I could have taken the strength potion and you'd be dead, but so it's not a nice hit. However, you're dead. And I don't think we take any of these. I think our deck is in a full spot. I was gonna say it's in a good spot, but I do believe that it is a little full for its britches. I think we can wait. Let's wait and get here, and then we'll just rest here. Because we're going against the Collector? No, the, what is your name? The Automaton. There we go. Yeah, I think we're safe to upgrade. Because all that's left is this one singular combat. We've got plenty of HP to do that, and then we can rest there. So what do we want to upgrade? Making you cost 1 is really nice. Juggernaut is nice. So I don't even think we saw a Juggernaut on the fight. But yeah, making you cost 1. Because once making you upgraded, it doesn't matter if we upgrade all of our other cards. As long as we can get to and play Apotheosis, everything is good for the rest of the combat. Take another one. That's not necessary. You know, double tap. A double tap on a free card would be nice. But I do like seeing our draw pile, that way we know what we're gonna get. We could not afford both. That'd be nice. But I don't even know if this would work with Burning Blood. So do we want a double tap that's not upgraded unless we play Apotheosis? Maybe. I think we'll be fine. Let's take a Frozen Eye. We might be able to get a double tap through a fight. And then next, I think upgrading our heavy blade will be beneficial. Yeah. So I don't think we need a whole, like, I don't think we need any more cards in our deck. If anything, I want to get rid of my strikes and defense. Upgrade all cards. These are already upgraded, but we could play both of them, or play one with Apotheosis and block. Yeah, might as well. We'll play Apotheosis now, and we will block. We're still going to take a hit, but we'll be alright. This sucks. Well, we could either take... Well, no matter what, we're going to take a lot of damage because we're not going to kill any of you. I want to save this for the boss, so... Whenever you gain block, deal 7 damage to a random enemy. Gain 3 strength, or at the start, gain 3 strength. Or we could just hit you. Do we set up or do we hit? We can play both of these. Whenever you play a block, deal 7 damage. Let's play this. Let's work on getting you down. I think that might not be the smartest play, but I do think that it will be nice. 11 damage to all enemies, that'll be 44. We gotta play this. And then we might as well play this. There we go. Okay. We're taking no damage. You're getting hit from our flame barrier. You should be dead. Wonderful. And you're dead. Okay. We just had to get our metamorphosis potions out of the way, or a card out of the way. Yeah, we don't take any of that. Gotta rest. So this fight could be a little tricky considering we're going in with not a whole lot of HP. Alright, so we will drink this, we will drink this. I mean, we might as well. Okay, so first off, play you. Okay, then play you. Wonderful. I mean, might as well. I mean, he's gonna hit. He's summoning, and then he's gonna hit real hard. This needs to happen. We have to play this. Do I want to play Battle Trance? What could we draw? If we drew, what would we not want to see? I mean, I think we just wait. We have 0 energy. The chances of us drawing a 0 cost attack are they're not 0, but needs to be played. Needs to be played. Okay, so we're actually taking no damage. Wow. He's gonna hit hard this turn though. Yeah. So let's do this and work on killing you. You took my 0 cost bludgeon. So you live with 1 HP, and that rustles my jimmies. We're gonna get hit really hard this time. I really don't like that. However, 53 damage. Play this. What if we... let's... Hold on. Alright, so these do high damage. So what if we kill you? We got our bludgeon back. 23, 23. We could kill you by... Okay, so let's... There are plays to be made. Hit you with our bludgeons. Hit you with this. Bring back our bludgeon. Hit you. And it should bring back our other bludgeon. We got our immolate. Wonderful. We'll draw both of our bludgeons next turn, or we should. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and play this. Play this. Oh man. That was a very quick fight, but it almost got out of hand in a very quick, like a very bad way. Alright. Next card is played twice. Don't forget about that. Skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill. Exhaust it. It makes all of our... No, I don't think that. I don't think we can go. I don't think we can do that. Do we want a feed or a reaper? I mean, they both benefit from strength. I think we go reaper just to help us stay alive. I mean, we're healing to full now, but I do think being able to heal like once we get into combat will be useful. And you being upgraded once does not a whole lot. We're pretty much banking on getting, you know, good strength gain and then doing a lot of unblock damage. Remove 2 cards whenever you lose HP, draw 1. I think we gotta go this way. And really, what am I thinking? I can get rid of 2 basic strikes. That's probably what's best. I mean, we do have good defense, but we've got way more attacks than we do defense. And also strictly through metamorphosis. Like, we don't need any basic attacks. So we're fighting the Awoken one, which is not great. They really benefit when we play powers. So that's 1, 2, 3. So we only have 3 powers. That's not a whole lot. I think Demon Form has to be played. Inflame, not necessarily. Juggernaut, I do think Juggernaut is useful. Okay, so I think Demon Form has to get played. Skimping out on Inflame might be okay because we have Demon Form. Juggernaut, I think, is kind of a maybe. Let's consider that situational for the boss fight. So we've got our boots. What's the safest path? Heavy question mark. We can come here. So we can do 1 combat, all these question marks, get up here, and then we can jump over to this rest site as long as it matches. I think it matches. Come here, chest, rest site here, jump back over here. That's 2, and then jump back, and we can avoid like all combat and have all question marks. Except, you know, question marks can have elite fights, which are scary. But I do really like that play. I think that's I think that's the way we go. This is essentially why I wanted Reaper, even though it pretty much does nothing now since we have full HP. So what do we want? Immolate. I mean, Immolate kind of needs to be played. Do we want to take 23 damage right off the bat, though? I mean, probably, honestly. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage. No, so we'll Immolate, and we'll Metamorphosis. We could Reaper, but it won't heal us, but it'll do 4 damage to all of them. I still think we do this. Those are some good attacks. So we're going to take a lot of damage right up the front. But I'm hoping that from our wing boots and all those question marks, we should be able to make up for it. Hopefully, at least. Let's go ahead and draw. And I was pretty much banking on being able to kill you. So let's dual wield bludgeon. Kill you. Kill you. And then, well, actually, this doesn't matter right now. Well, we'll hit you. And we might as well play this. More good attacks. Okay. So now we just have to find a way to do, well, 24 damage to you now. Can we do it? Potentially. This is 8. You would take 50% more damage, so you would take, what is this, 21? 8 plus 21 is 29. Wonderful. Okay, good fight. We did take damage up front, but I'm okay with that. Don't need any of these. I guess we gotta spin. Please land on something good. I wish we could skip this. What is this? This is damage. Hate that. How much damage though? 8 HP. Not great, but hey, look, combat. Wonderful. Wow. We drew a lot of gas on the first turn. We could play Immolate twice, and it would do 42 damage, which would kill both of you, but we would take 8 damage just through the nature of thorns. But we could Flame Barrier, Immolate, Flame Barrier, Duplicate Potion, Immolate. Flame Barrier, Duplicate Potion, Immolate. Why did you do more damage? I don't know. Take another Shrug. It's upgraded. But it doesn't matter once we get Apotheosis out there. But it is good block. Or flex. Let's take a Shrug off. Just good blocks, essentially. We'll come up here to this rest site. Lose Fire Potion, obtain a relic. Lose 115 gold, lose Metamorphosis. Let's lose the Fire Potion. What do we get? Whenever you play 3 or less cards, draw 3 additional cards. Well, that's probably not gonna happen unless, except on like a power, like a hard power play, like Demon Form or something like that. It's a shop. Discount on all products. I mean, are we gonna hit any other shops? No. Not unless you're in another question mark. Choose a card in your discard, return to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. What if we bought another duplicate potion? Or bought another Reaper, or bought a spot weakness? I don't think we need it. We've got strength gain. We don't have to worry so much about that. I do like liquid memories though. And a duplicate potion. Can we afford both? We can. So we could like liquid memories, duplicate a like what if we duplicated like a 0 cost bludgeon or something that we got from Metamorphosis, played it, and then played played both of them, played liquid memories, and then drew the other one back. I think that's a smart play. One of the few times where buying potions might actually be more beneficial than buying like a relic or a card specifically because we couldn't afford them. But you know, that's besides the point. Do we rest now? What if we... Yeah, let's rest now. We'll heal to full, and then we can pivot to this other rest site right here. Yeah. And then we can smith. Now, I mean, now we've got it. We've kind of gotten our deck in a good way. Upgrading Juggernaut would be nice. Battle Trance is nice. Gaining extra strength from Demon Form is nice. Body Slam being 0 is nice. Duplicating multiple times. I think an extra dual wield would be really nice, actually. Or not an extra dual wield, but an upgraded one. Will benefit us more if we can duplicate like a really strong card. Do Juggernaut. Dealing more damage per block, but we have to wait for it to come around. Let's take a dual wield. I think that'll be useful, and then maybe next time upgrade like Body Slam or Demon Form. Exhaust any number of cards in your hand. No. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. No. Gain 4 plated armor. We'll take that. Because this means nothing once we get Apotheosis, and I don't really want to exhaust anything except for like the wounds that we draw, but I don't think it's worth more than the other 2 potions that we have. That means nothing because we probably won't add any more cards to our deck. Come here. Upgrade Immolate is always nice. Let's upgrade Body Slam just so it costs 0. Just in case we draw it before we draw Apotheosis. Hate you in a big way. So, do we want to Battle Trance first? I wish I had extra energy. I mean, life is full of wishes, isn't it? But we don't have any attacks to make dual wield work. I don't want to play draw, but I do want to play Demon Form just so our strength can start gaining. So I'll play this, and I don't think we play Battle Trance. So we took not a great hit, but we will start to scale in a big way. You need to be played. We do 6 damage. We can heal for 6. Let's just hit you as hard as we can. So now we're constricted, which is not great. Apotheosis is wonderful. So what if we, whenever you gain block, so hold on. I don't think we necessarily need to play this, but what if we played this, gain block, hit you with a body slam, and hit you with an immolate? We are still taking damage, especially from constrict, but you are in a bad spot as well. We'll hit you. We'll hit you. We'll hit you. We should have you. Okay, beautiful. Random attack potion. It costs 0. I mean, yeah. What is this? This is plated armor, yeah. And I don't think we need these. We get enough random attack cards. So let's come here. I do think we rest. And then let's pivot. I mean, might as well just take the regular gold. Gold means nothing now. Ah, it's combat. I hate that. Okay. I mean, I think we flame barrier, metamorphosis. I'm happy to see those. That way they take damage from hitting us, we take less damage, and we should be all right. I say should, but that turned out very well. Let's shrug it off. We got a body slam, so what if we rage? And you're doing 18, so 27. 24. I could hit you, but we did this, and then you're gonna start to hit hard in a big way. So let's get your health down low, and then bank on you all taking a turn off. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. 32 damage, we can 19, 29. Yeah, we can kill you with a bludgeon. So let's go ahead and do. We should have dual wielded our bludgeon. I'm a moron, but I will dual wield my heavy blade. I could dual with this. I could play. I think we dual wield this because we cannot kill. Well, we could have. We probably could. We could have killed them with the bludgeon. Like that's entirely on me. Is this worth it? Probably. Okay, so now we just have to kill you. So we took what? 9 damage to kill you, and then. Let's headbutt our bludgeon, just in case something comes back. We'll hit you, do this, get our bludgeon, and you're dead. Wonderful. That's tough. I think we can discard this, take a power potion. Impervious has to be taken. That would be wonderful. If we could have a way to retain block, that would be really nice. Do we need 70? Do we want to heal the full or make impervious give us 40 block? I mean, what is 7 HP? But also that could make or break a run. I have lost to 1 HP before. I don't know. Could I make it work? And you being really... but as soon as we get Apotheosis, it doesn't matter. But still, that's not an excuse to not upgrade. I think an upgraded demon form will help us scale better, faster. Gotta play this. Alright, these guys need to die. Okay, you're doing 20 damage right off the bat. Do I want to play this right now? I could heal. Next card is played twice. Let's drink this. What do we have? Do we want the whenever card is exhausted, gain no. The end of turn lose 1 HP. None of these are good. That was a waste. It wasn't a waste. It was a gamble, is what it was. But we don't exhaust a whole lot, and I don't think it's worth him gaining strength over it. And flame, I think we take it and don't play it. So what if we could bash and reap? No. Let's just play it smart. You're going to attack, but let's just play it smart and start whittling these guys down. They're already vulnerable. I don't know. This is gonna be tough. We could duplicate and immolate. I mean, Metamorphosis needs to get played. There's a lot of damage that's coming out. It's Rage. So what if we? I think if we duplicate and immolate, that might be beneficial. And we could duplicate a lot of heavy blades to have them come around, or we can't. Body Slam does nothing, so it doesn't mean anything to pull it. We could pull the immolate again. I think next card is played twice. Play immolate. Wonderful. Then Liquid Memories. I was wanting to use this on a really high damage attack, but I believe even though you're going to hit us, we've got your minions taken care of on turn 2. And now that's good. And now we're going to be sitting prettier, taking no damage. I really want Demon Form to come out here. We got Demon Form. I mean, it's got to be played. Too weak and vulnerable. Yes. And then, yes. What do I want to put in our draw pile? Really? Give me? I want the dual wield because I think it's smart if we draw a really good like damage card. But yeah, let's bank. I wanted to. Crap. So I can't play this because it'll draw a dual wield. Okay, so what if we Thunderclap? Do I want to play in Flame Plus? I don't think I do. So let's go ahead and dual wield. You do the most damage. And we're going to hit you quite a bit. We get Flame Barrier. So now we're not taking no damage. We can't play Metamorphosis, which stinks. So do we hit you for 12 or gain 3? I don't think we play this. I think the strength we've got Demon Form will be fine. Playing this to give you more strength is not worth it. So yes. Yes. And what did it just pull? It pulled the Flame Barrier. Might as well. And we can't get you. Oh, yes, we can. All right. And we'll block through the burn. And we can't hit you with bash. So you're gonna come back and you're gonna hit us for not a great amount. Needs to get played. Might as well. Not great. So we're gonna have very little HP. Okay. Heavy blade, here we go. Whenever you gain block, deal 7 damage. No, what if we... This does 74 damage to you. But as of right now, we're dying. So first off, fix that. We can still play heavy blade. Wonderful, wonderful. Our damage is getting up there. We just need our attacks to cycle around very quickly. I hate that, but okay. And I think we're dead. We can block here and you're gonna kill us. Dang it. We can't even play this. It wouldn't have mattered. We would have had, what, 9 plus 7 is 16. You're doing 19 damage. It doesn't matter. So we're dead. Dang it. I was feeling really good about that fight, too. I think we had it in the bag. It was just maybe not playing Impervious. Oh, like on the first turn. Maybe probably saving the duplicate. I mean, killing the birds early on I think was a smart play, but maybe saving our potions for when our strength got up and we had heavy blade and we could, you know, duplicate the heavy blade, play it, pull it back, pull one of them back for 0, get an extra free heavy attack in. But also, like, I don't know, that I think that, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are misplays in there. Having too full of a deck, probably, like, we didn't, I got rid of as many strikes as I could, but like a second Shrug It Off we could have done without. We only had 2 flame barriers. I'm okay with that, but I mean, I took Inflame not knowing that we were going to get Demon Form, so I feel like that's a safe bet to take, you know. Right, I mean, Rage did prove useful. Body Slam we could have gone without, but I mean, all of this is just hindsight. Essentially, it's 2020. I think we could have gone without Juggernaut. It's a useful card, but we never made use of it. We didn't. Reaper again was nice, but and you know what? If we'd have rested instead of upgraded, we would have lived. That's I just thought about that. That 7 HP would have saved us. We would, instead of being at 9, we would have been at, or excuse me, we were at 7. We would have been at 14. Blocking for 9 would have put us at like 20 something, and we would have lived with like 3 or 4 HP. So yeah, like I said, who would have thought the 7 HP would come in handy? That's completely on me. So from now on, if you get to the final boss, heal the full no matter what. But now, I mean, I've got like 20 some minutes left. Do I start up another run? I think we can start up another run. Let's do a fast. Let's try and do a fast run. Can we do a run in like 20 minutes? Let's just go. Where are we going? So who are we fighting? You, so it doesn't matter what our HP is like when we fight you. So I like this. Hold on. So we come here. We gotta go fast though. So here, down. Yeah, down, come here. All this combat. Yeah, let's do it. We probably could have gotten a free elite. 1, 2. We could not have gotten a free elite. What do we want? What do we want? Twin strike. Come here. Wonderful. You die. You die. Do I think we can get through this in 30 minutes? No, but I started the run and I'm going to finish it. Whenever cards exalt. No. Draw 1 card. No. No. Skip. Yes. Remove a card from your deck. Get rid of a basic strike. Let's go. Quick, just impulse decisions. Let's go. Kill you. Let's go. I mean, I'm gonna have to stop and think once the enemies actually have more than 1 HP, but very early immolate is great to see. We'll defend. And we'll hit you. I don't care about you. I don't want you taking what little money I have left. Immolate. And this will block for a little bit. I guess we could have made you vulnerable and then killed you. We can do 8. That's 10. We'll bash you to make you vulnerable. Next turn, as long as we draw unattack, we should be able to kill you. I say unattack. As long as we draw multiple attacks, we should be able to kill you. Good. Armaments. Cleave. Take the armaments. Come here. Where are we going? A lot of combat. Oh no. It's tough. Upgraded armaments. Let's do that. I don't anticipate this being a winning run. I'm just trying to see. I'm throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. Just trying to go really fast before my timer's up. And then what if we hit you? You don't die. Whatever. You'll be dead next turn. Flame barrier, yes. Let's go. We're pretty much doing a repeat, apparently, of our previous run. Like this, we should have armamentsed. Whatever. We'll take no damage. They're gonna... The ones who are attacking are gonna be dead next turn. Yes. Flex potion is nice. Well, let's take Shrug It Off. Dagger Prep, which is really nice at the start of each combat. Okay, so let's draw on each or at the start. Guess we're doing this again. What are you gonna hit me, poison me, or not poison, but curse? Oh, card removal. That's actually really good. Thank you. And get rid of another strike. Let's get out of here. Come here. Do we rest? No. Upgrade Immolate, upgrade Flame Barrier, probably upgrade a Flame Barrier. Yes. Let's get out of here. Hurry. Ah, this is great, but if we draw an Immolate, armaments Immolate. Yes, and then everyone dies. I'm so glad we have an early Immolate. Bloodletting, no, 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 no. We skip. What do we want from you? Upgrade 2 random skills. That might be okay. At the end of your turn, gain 3 block. What about you when you're upgraded 4 block? Nah. No, no, no. Do we want any of this? No. Let's see. Shuffle your draw pile, gain 6 block. Don't care. Upgrade 2 random skills. What skills do we have that aren't upgraded? Blocks and a single Shrug It Off? No. So we're going to remove another strike. Yes? Maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get rid of a basic defend. And get out of here. Come here. Remove, transform, upgrade. Let's remove. What do we want? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're kind of even. So, in that case, get rid of a strike. Yes. We got a really thin deck. I don't know. This fight is actually going to be really tough because he's going to scale pretty quickly. Going from 10 to 14 is nice, but let's just upgrade you. Kind of doesn't really matter in the whole scheme of things when we have an armaments. But I said the same thing about Apotheosis, and while it was great, we did lose. So, might as well armaments, might as well immolate, and we'll pretty much we'll draw the same hand every other turn. You're doing a lot of damage. Holy cow! What is that? 40 something damage? Is it even worth blocking? We can gain 2 energy. That would put us at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's shrug it off, see what we get. We got a strike. Alright. Now let's defend. I don't think we play our flex potion yet. Let's wait till we get a harder hitting. Like, we could do flex and vulnerability at the same time and just have a really good damage dealing turn. But this will be his hardest hitting attack. And I feel like we should be able to kill him. Can't play you now, which hate that because we only have 3 energy. Is it worth playing our energy potion? It gives us 2 energy. We'd be back at 3. We could play you for that. No, I think we wait. You'll come back around. We are getting a lot of burns in our deck, which I really don't like. I'll play that. Twin strike. Let's not. I think I might want to save my energy for having better attacks come this coming turn. Well, this kind of sucks. And you're doing 6, these are doing 2, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whatever. He's whittling us down. And the one time we draw Flame Barrier, it doesn't really matter. So shrug it off. Drew burn. Wonderful. He is vulnerable, so this doesn't matter. If we flex and energy, this is 5 energy, or excuse me, 4 energy. What cards are we drawing next turn? I don't know. Let's keep you vulnerable. He's got block, which I don't like. I would really like to draw. So he is hitting us, not to mention our burn, but whatever. Alright, this is pretty much what I wanted. So you're still vulnerable. We'll flex. We'll immolate. Twin strike. We will play this so that we can block. And hopefully we'll draw some gas next turn. All these burns in a really thin deck from immolate are really starting to have their effect. What could we draw? Nothing useful. Oh, you're hitting us for 24. We need to block. We might still actually be dead. No, we're alive. Very close, but also 25. We just need to kill you. Whatever. That was honestly stupid of me, but I'm really just waiting for Immolate to get back around. Once we get Immolate, we should be alright. And instead, we're dead. Love it. Oh, that sucks. Well, hey. That's what I get for trying to go fast and not thinking. Well, we had one really good run that ended due to not resting at the final boss fight. And what else? Maybe, like, I would say having a thicker deck, I would say would be partly to blame. Then the last one, it only lasted what, like 10 minutes, not even, maybe. That was all just due to trying to go very fast and not thinking and not playing enough defense when I should have, and just not playing attacks when I should have, because I was just banking on a really good Immolate to come around. But anyways, so the Ascension runs are starting to get tough. I would say the Ironclad is probably my strongest one, even though the winning runs I've had with him haven't been as fast as my other characters. I still think I know more about the Ironclad than I do the other characters. So we're going to stick with Ironclad until we win on the Ascension 3. So we'll be back with that on next Wednesday, depending on the weekend. I do have plans this weekend, but there might be free time for me to stream. It just kind of depends. Because I mean, I love playing Monster Train on the weekends, but I don't know, I feel kind of weird playing it on the weekend when I play it on Friday. I just seem like that might be a little too much, but but I've also have way more content of Slay the Spire than I do of Monster Train. I feel. Well, not necessarily, because some of my Monster Train videos are like 3 hours long, because a lot of them are from weekend streams before I actually included it into the docket. But oh well, nevertheless, good stream tonight. It was a little short. We did kind of speed through the first run, and then we died. And then we very much sped through the second run and also died. So we will be back on Friday with Monster Train. What are we doing? We unlocked melting, so we got to do a lot of we got to do a good handful of melting runs to level them up, get their alternate champion. What else? Get some runs down as them primary with a secondary clan. I'll probably run melting with like a random secondary, since we have all the other ones unlocked now. And then once we get through that, once I get them leveled up and unlock the other the melting champion, I think I'll just start doing like random randoms or something like that. Or we'll start the ascension. We'll start the covenant climb and go from there. But yeah, I will see you all on Friday. Everyone have a safe rest of your week up until then. Don't have a safe Friday though. You have to maintain your safetyness until my stream, and then I can tell you to stay safe again. That's when it runs out. But I'll send y'all off with some music, and I will see you then. Have a good one. Peace.